Hello, I'm Jordan Case with the Gaston Spotlight episode for this semester. Today, we have returning guest Kendrick McDowell to talk about the Gaston County Jaycee Organization. Welcome back, Kendrick.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So I just wanted to ask about the Jaycee Organization, like what it is. I haven't necessarily heard about it. I am from Lincoln County, so I wouldn't know much about it.
So unfortunately, that is a thing I hear from a lot of people. So the Gaston County Jaycees is an organization for young adults that are 21 to 40, and we are based in community service. So we try to do as much community service around Gaston County that we can, partnering with different organizations and just trying to have young professionals give back to our community.
Awesome, already. And I wanted to ask about your role in the Jaycee Organization. Like, did you start it? Are you a high member on the board? How long has it been around?
So the Jaycees in Gaston County have been around for 85 years.
Okay.
So I did not start it, believe it or not, I'm not that old. But I am the 85th president.
Okay.
So I started in the organization around 3 years ago and fell in love with some of the service projects that we do. We go into low-income communities and give back to students in need. We honor first responders, we honor students in our community that are doing great things. So we try to make sure that our presence is felt. And so serving as the president this year, I've tried to find more ways to get more people involved, to be more inclusive of our community and not just do the same old things that we've done in the past.
Right. So how do you help individuals that are part of the Jaycee Organization?
So typically what we'll say is we're looking for young adults that are community minded, that are interested in giving back, that are interested in having an impact. And so what I would say is we offer leadership development, we offer professional development, we offer community service, and we make sure that we are doing things where our presence is felt so that people in the community know who we are and want to be a part of it.
Awesome, already. And then what is the history of the Jaycee Organization? I know you said it's been around for 85 years, but how was it formed?
So it started as the junior chamber. So that's what the Jaycee is. It's a junior chamber. So across the country and across the world, chambers of commerce, cities have those.
Right.
And so it started as a young professional development program through that. Throughout the years, it's kind of changed, and specifically here in Gaston County, it's kind of developed into just like a club, I would say, for young adults. And so there is like membership dues that you have to pay, and the dues go towards your state representation. So there is a North Carolina Jaycee Organization, and then it also goes into the national one, which is JCI USA, and then there's even international. So it goes all across the world. There's thousands upon thousands of junior chamber organizations across the world.
Awesome, already. And I know that Jaycees have been helpful into the community and everything like that. I want to know what kind of events you've held.
So if you live in the city of Gastonia, every year we partner with the city to hold their Christmas parade. So the first Sunday in December, we are out in the streets making sure that people are being safe, that people are getting organized, and that the parade for the city of Gastonia goes without issue. Another thing that we started doing last year is we started doing etiquette presentations where we go into organizations and teach young people about etiquette. It could be dining etiquette, it could be how to dress, it could be overcoming different obstacles that you may face. And so we're actually going to be doing one here at Gaston College with the TRIO Student Support Services Program in the beginning of April. So we're super excited about that partnership. Another thing that's new this year that we're doing is we're going to partner with the Gaston County Family YMCA to help host Healthy Kids Day. And so that is a national initiative through the YMCA, but it gives us the opportunity to partner here locally with our organizations and give more information to our community. And then another big thing that we do, I mentioned it earlier, is the Distinguished Service Awards, where we honor first responders in our community. We honor teachers, students, we honor young professionals under 40 that are having a big impact. And we do that yearly. It's like our biggest fundraising event. So we have like sponsored tables, it's a plated meal, it's really nice, everybody gets dressed up, it's really cool. I mean, it's an opportunity for us to honor people in our community that are having an impact, and it also helps us raise a little money to have more impact in our community as well.
Right. I'm a part of TRIO, so I'll have to check out that event soon enough.
So Ms. Adele should have sent an email.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she did. I'll have to go back and check it out. But how can someone benefit from being a Jaycee's member? I know you've talked about your events and stuff like that, but I just wanted to know some other benefits.
I think the biggest benefit, especially for me, this is what I've seen, is that it has helped me develop into a leader. Like, I don't know if I would be as comfortable sitting here talking to you today if I hadn't had opportunities at every meeting to stand up in front of a group of my peers and talk about the things that I'm doing and the things that I want to see the group do. And I think that's one of the biggest things, is like every meeting we give people an opportunity to public speak, because that's something that a lot of people fear. And so we start there, and then we build upon it, where when we have our DSAs, is what we call it, Distinguished Service Awards. Every member of our group is responsible for having a part in that, and they have to get up on stage in front of a room with a few hundred people and talk about something. So it's really cool to see people get out of their shell and overcome their fears, and that's a big part of it. And then also just like learning how to event plan. You know, we hold a lot of events throughout the year, and we have people that will work on each one, and then we have people that never get to help, and they have to plan something and they have to do something, even if it's fundraising. There's a lot of things that go into making events happen, so everybody will get some kind of skill out of it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they could go in and not only benefit from your organization, but they can also go in and like hone in a skill and learn something and stuff like that. So I was wondering, how can someone become a Jaycee's member? Can they go online? Is it something like that?
So the first thing I would say is, if you're interested in being a part of the Jaycee's, come to a meeting. We meet the fourth Tuesday of every month somewhere in Gaston County. So we actually have a meeting tonight in Dallas. So if any students that are 21 and older are watching this and want to come out, but you come to a meeting, hear what we're all about. You'll get to meet a bunch of us, and then we do everything online. So all of the online payment, it's like I said, there is dues that you have to pay. So you would do that online. We use an app called Glue Up, and so that is for all of the JCIs throughout the world. They use the same one. It's kind of like a social networking thing where you create an account, you can connect with other people, but also that's where you're going to pay your dues for membership as well.
Alrighty. And I was wondering I know you mentioned Glue Up, but I was wondering if there was any other type of information online that people could find, like on social media, another website, just stuff like that.
We have Instagram, we have Facebook. Just search Gaston County Jaycee's. You'll find the information. And if you're really looking to connect with us, we have a link tree where you can get all the information in one spot. It's like a link tree /Gaston CO Jaycee's.
Awesome, already. And I enjoyed hearing about the Jaycee's organization. I'm sure you enjoyed talking about it. So I thank you for coming on to Gaston Spotlight once again. And this has been Jordan Case signing off Gaston Spotlight for the final time this semester.